Hey guys, and welcome to episode 21, I think, of Sit Back with Sushmit. Okay, uh, when was the last time I recorded an episode? I think the last one I was like reflecting because I hadn't made Oh, yeah. You guys hear those sounds in my voice? Are like, anyway. Uh, you know those motherfuckers who like, whenever they're recording a podcast, they always have some drink there, and so they'll be like discussing some stupid productivity shit like, oh yeah, so this is why I wake up at like 5:30 every morning, and I take a cold shower, and then I visit my mom, and then I make myself a hot cup of coffee, and I don't even know what I was saying, but like, I hope you guys missed my awkwardness. Anyways, where the fuck is my podcast? Yes, okay. The last episode I made was in 12th, 12th March. I don't know exactly how long ago that was. Let me figure out how to count now. Okay, so January, February, March. Wait, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. Fuck, I can't count. Oh, just pull out a calculator. Okay, so wait, I think I know. Okay, so October is the third month. No, 10th month of the year, and March is the third month of the year. Fucking hell. Okay, yeah, 7. It's been 7 months since I last recorded an episode. Uh, what was my excuse back then? School. Yeah, I've been pretty much the exact same. There's not much I can say. I like yeah, as you guys can see, I woke up at 5:30 for this, but uh it's been a long time since I've recorded an episode. Frankly, it's been a long time since I've recorded anything because school, as usual, is demanding. I've told you guys my like subject combination, and now it's coming closer to college apps time. I should be writing my essays right now, but for some reason I'm not. I'm just chill like that. Uh, anyway, one thing I do want to talk about is that in the time that I have been gone from podcasting, I have really grown. I would say I at least I'm proud of myself for that. But like, I've grown as a creator, I've grown as a content creator, and I have grown as a designer. And the biggest thing I'd have to thank for all of that is probably podcasting. So let me tell you guys a bit of the behind the scenes. When I initially started podcasting, I didn't have many like hobbies or you guys can hear this in my voice, right? Like, wait, okay. I didn't have many like talents to report about. I played guitar, and even that like amateurly. That's about it. But when I went to podcasting for the first time, that was when uh, that's where I could be awkward and people could still enjoy it. So I really loved it. And based off of that, I started getting into video making. And video making, that really opened up a lot of avenues, right? So initially, I was only making it for podcasting. And then I was like, hey, let's make some reels. And so I made some cool, funny reels. You can see them on my Insta, plugging my Insta. If you guys remember this from previous episodes, at Sushmit, Sushmyt, not I, because I'm chill like that. I started making like reels there, and then oh yeah. So I started making reels, and it eventually transformed because I really fell in love with the video making process and the editing process. Initially, I started like some phone editor, and then like the fucking iPhone trim tool, and then I went on to iMovie in order to like edit my reels. Where am I going with this? Anyway, yeah, fuck it. This podcast is not supposed to make any sense to anyone. That's what I love about it. Anyway, so yeah, I started making reels and I was like, yo, okay, so I'll make some funny reels, but oh shit. But then I was like, what if I go artistic with it? So then I started making like more quirky, I guess you could say, quirky videos and more artistic, more deeper meaning type videos. And God, I love that. Uh, yeah, it was so much fun. Like there was, oh, Do you guys remember that one song, that Onion Onion, the life goes on and on and on? Yeah, yeah. So, uh, after writing my SAT, which I scored horribly on, by the way, uh, I'm not gonna get copyrighted, so I'll just mute the video. But like, oh yeah, anyone who's listening through audio, fuck you. You should be watching my YouTube videos as well. But yeah, so like, camera. If you can see, like, there was this artistic video that I made. So based off of this, I started making a lot more artistic videos, and yeah, as I said, I really fell in love with the process. And then I quit for a bit because like school, and then comes like I guess you could say like the COVID period of 11th grade. Like, sorry guys, I've been up till since 5 in the morning, but yeah, COVID plus. Do you guys remember when I spoke about my online friends? So yeah, big shocker. Most of them ended up not sticking around for too long. So I did end up like having to be alone, I guess. I had to stick by myself. And one of the biggest, I think I've spoken about this like in, and I bet I've spoken about this in another episode, but I was like, being alone does not equate to being lonely. Do you guys remember if I ever mentioned that? I think it was in online friendships itself. But yeah, so in that episode, I mean, not in that episode, in that like episode of my life, I guess you could say, it was like, I guess you could say October. Oh shit, exactly a year ago. Yeah, so September to October to November to December, we were online, and it was like probably the worst months of school. There's a lot of shit that was going on, as in a lot of important school shit going on. There wasn't much like school drama, I guess, because we were in like 11th grade by that time. We should have grown up by now. But yeah, so where am I going with this story? Oh yeah, 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 yeah. So based off of that, I was I was like alone most of the time, right? And I was like, oh shit, let's try something new that I haven't really tried before. And at the time, I was writing. Let me just pull that up. I'm plugging my Insta so hard, but yeah. So at the time, I was writing about the play called Medea by Euripides, and I was like, holy fuck, this was mind blowing. It was such a cool play, and so I was like, let's make a design based off of this. People who know me, you guys know where I'm going with when I say design. But yeah, so oh yeah, camera. Once again, audio listeners, it's on my art page anyway. But yeah, so this is one of the first graphic designs I made. I used to very occasionally do cartooning, but then I stopped because I lost interest. But yeah, that was the first graphic design I made. And that blew my mind. Even like this one dude who I know who's like a good graphic designer, he was like, "Yo, you made this? That's cool as fuck." And I was like, "Yeah, it's my first ever design." And then I was like, oh, damn, what if I go into it? What if I start trying it out more and more and more? So I started on Canva, and I would like edit text. I would find cool fonts, cool colors. I would put them together, and I would use this app called Precool, get some cool filters, and then make some designs. I've made some pretty cool designs in that method. And then my friend recommended GIMP to me. And I also found Adobe Fresco at the same time. But yeah, those two apps, holy fuck, bro. Because GIMP is like such a good photo editor. I mean, a lot of people hate on it because it's very confusing. But like, it's still good. Um, yeah, it's just, I mean, I find it easy to use. But yeah, I use that for my graphic designing all the time. And there's also Adobe Fresco. Adobe Fresco is more like a Illustrator app, and I use that to draw occasionally. But my point is, when I was in that alone period, you could say, I picked up designing, and I fell in love with that process. And since then, I think I've started building a pretty cool portfolio, something I'm proud to put my name to. And yeah, I've made something cool. I've made some pretty cool designs. This actually helped in anyone in TISB who's listening. For the event called Vivum, I was one of the like HODs. I was the head of department for design with my friend Arna, and we made some pretty cool designs for the event. But yeah, that was really like that helped a lot in terms of my design self-esteem, because then I was like, yo, if people can recognize my talent, I am worth something. So yeah, I fell in love with the design process, And then I was like, I still am not completely appreciating this. Maybe I need to find a different medium. And so I went back to video editing. I went back to video editing. Um, the thing is, this time, I knew how to use my. Oh, shit. At the same time as graphic design, I also started using my dad's camera a lot more. I used to only use it for videos like what I'm doing right now, but I started using it a lot more to capture stuff that I found interesting. What I really like about photography in specific is the ability to capture a moment in a way that no other medium can. You get what I mean? The ability to capture that moment and you reliving that memory again. It's something fucking beautiful. Uh, Man, you really need to take that in sometimes. But yeah, so I got into photography and then I got into video editing back again, this time using the graphic design skills that I knew. So now I think I've made some pretty cool videos and uh, I upload them under the name Sid Chaco. Sid Chaco, you could say, is like my other half. It's my alter ego, my creative alter ego. And okay, the coffee's done. Uh, What do you guys prefer, cold coffee or hot coffee? I personally prefer cold coffee, but anyways, besides the point. Sid Chaco, I upload all of my creative stuff under Sid Chaco. Uh, oh yeah, these are all Insta accounts, by the way. So there is my main at Sushmit, my my creative alter ego at Sid Chaco, and my design page at Sushmit with a Y dot PNG because I'm fucking creative. But yeah, I still don't know where I'm going this with this and what I'm talking about. I feel like I've just been talking for the last 12 minutes and 24 seconds just for the sake of talking. I think you can still tell how much I miss podcasting, but uh yeah, that's kind of explaining my absence. I could say I've become a jack of all trades. Jack of all trades is a master of none, but that's still fucking better than a master of one. So, oh, let's drink some water now. Fucking thirsty, bitch. Yeah, so I've become a master of none, and in the time that I haven't spent podcasting, I have been teaching myself new mediums to express myself through. And I still have podcasting to thank for that. Podcasting is kind of like the gateway that entered me into design, into photography, into video making, videography, and so much more. I even started playing the guitar a lot more, and I could say I've become considerably better at it. But yeah, I have to thank podcasting for that. Uh, because of this, like, I used to say that I want to do psychology when I go into college, but I realized my true passion, and I think I have a burp coming. Oh, did you guys know that I can burp on command? Wait. Oh shit. Oh, oh, still some left. There we go. Okay, this episode is absolutely deranged, isn't it? But because of that, yeah, what was I saying? So I said I wanted to go into psychology originally, but that wasn't really true, was it? I wanted to go, but what I really acknowledged my passions, and so now I'm going to be majoring hopefully in media arts and graphic design and cinema or filmography. All of the passions, like all my hobbies, my passions that I do, but I learn them in a professional manner. So now that I have like more professional skills, more professional tools, but once again, I still have podcasting to thank for that. Uh, I missed you guys a lot. Whoever is listening, if you guys can see, I rebranded Sit Back with Sushmit yet again to something a bit more my style now. Uh, I had made that one where like I don't have the sunglasses with me, but like the one I was like looking up, and then it said "Sit Back" with Sushmit. But yeah, I've rebranded to something that's more my art style now, and I hope you guys like it. Yeah, I hope you guys like it. Um, you guys can expect to see a lot more videos coming. Uh, hopefully, if school allows. But I really want to go back to making YouTube videos, making podcast episodes. I'll be speaking a lot more about design now. I mean, I think I have the right to now that I am a graphic designer. But yeah, I'll be speaking a lot more. What am I writing? I don't know why the pencil's in my hand, but I'll be talking a lot more about graphic design on the podcast. I will have guests. I keep on saying that, hey, I'll have guests, but they never show up. If you want to be a guest and you're listening, just message me somehow. I just message me on Insta or WhatsApp, even though none of you guys have my number, or like I don't know, Twitter or something. It's the same ad as my Insta, but just message me there. Okay, my camera died, but yeah, so just message me. Please be a guest. I really want to talk about cool stuff. I think my next episode is gonna be with my friends. We're gonna be very philosophical about pretty stupid bullshit. I'm pretty sure you guys will love that. Also on my YouTube, I'll be talking a lot more about design, and I'll be showing my process. And like, I'll talk about whatever you guys want me to talk about. Really. The only issue is like when I ask on Insta, I don't have the best reach, so no one really responds. But yeah, I'll talk about pop culture. I'll talk about regular culture. I'll talk about nerd culture, pop culture. Have you guys seen Dream's face reveal? Because like he looks like a troll face. I'm not. I'm gonna be honest. But yeah, definitely check that guy. Check that guy out. No, check that out, guys. But yeah, we've reached the end of episode 21. Uh, how did I used to conclude my episodes? Let's see. I think it was like, I hope you enjoyed and Sushmit out, right? Okay, let's listen to him. Probably tell was pretty improvised. That would be cool. And yes, what is this guitar? I want to make these episodes shorter because I want to make them digestible for everyone. Funny. So if you want to give me Q&A, just ask me questions in the comments or DM me. Oh, I'm totally wasting time right now. Wait. And yes, Sushmit out. Okay, so I used to end with Sushmit out. In honor of my 16-year-old self, I'll play the guitar again and outro myself. Okay, so what have we discussed this episode? We discussed my yet another long absence. And now we are at the end of the episode. And I missed you guys a lot. But yes, it is time to go because I have to study. Wait, wrong chord. Guys, check out my socials. And check out my YouTube. Na 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 na. And last but not least, Sushmit out.